Okay, so like I said before, I mentioned this on Twitter. Damn it. I know what stuff was announced or shown, but I didn't see any of it. Like I just saw it by name and stuff because I thought that was going to be basically impossible to avoid thanks to the internet. But we were able to not see truly anything. And then the next day happened. And then I saw some stuff about Metroid Prime 4. What's going on with that? But still didn't see the trailer. So now we'll watch it, but I need to set it up real fast. There we go. Hello. Barry Draven IDV, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm assuming that's what it is because it has that in parentheses next to from Wizbot. Because unfortunately I cannot read kanji, but I appreciate the follow nonetheless. Okay. Okay. We're all set. Let's do this. Is okay. I can change the name, so I can change a nickname. Oh, no, you don't need to change your name. If it pops up in there, it says Barry Draven. Is that okay? Hopefully that's okay for the name. Oh, thanks for telling me down at the bottom, YouTube. Showing of Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Yeah, it's okay? Alright, cool, cool. How are you doing? How are you doing? To my understanding, these are being sold together. Like, this isn't like two separate games. These are the same game. I just woke up. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I did have a slight interest in wanting to try these games out. But I don't know if I was just ready to fully commit. 2025, probably around the end of the year. I'm assuming somewhere between September and the 12th.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Bow and respect.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
That is next week.
Please tune in for that as well.
And we will be watching that day as well. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it live because it depends on the time. The way timing works.
From Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information.
Wait, so is that something new they're adding to the game? The way they talked about it seemed new.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Huh? Oh, that doesn't seem good. No rescue. I don't think you're getting any help. I think you're gonna fucking die. Kane dot what? No sleep for Kane Date? Oh shit, it's this.
You are Kaname Date, a special agent.
I've heard some things about this. Like series. I've heard a lot of people really like it.
Your mission is to track down Iris. And
Maybe we'll add it to the list of games to play.
a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
This is more like a visual novel type game if I... Wait, what? You can actually walk around?
Within their psyche. and solve mind-bending.
I was gonna say, I think this is more of a visual novel game, to my understanding.
Everything you learn will bring you one
Everything
step
is an
closer
X.
to the
X is the coolest letter of the alphabet. I'm just saying.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from the Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch.
Somnia Files, more like the Insomnia Files, because he can't sleep. Get it?
Unleash the supernatural.
Get it? Oh shit, detective? Another detective-like game? Devil Summoner. Wait. What? Is this a new Devil Summoner?
Classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
I could kind of see in the model, it's like that, Shin Megami Tensei style.
Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Oh, wait, what?
Work with
Hold
your
up,
demons to strike
I might
back,
give this game a shot.
then
Real-time battle?
powerful attack.
Shin Megami Tensei style?
Key to victory.
Having monsters that just follow you around?
Into allies. Demons can also be useful.
It's the homie Jack Frost! Fuck yeah.
Their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido.
Oh yeah, you can hear the music.
History of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
That's some definitely, like, I'm hearing, like, Persona 4 shit.
Consumed
Okay, that one's an interest. That one's an interest. What is that called? It's,
today on
wait. Oh, pre-order begins today. I was like, wait, what are they saying is available today? So, Raido Remastered. Okay. I want to add that to a list real fast. I'm sorry I'm yawning. I'm actually just pretty tired. Sorry about this. Okay. Games of interest from Nintendo. Because I'm probably not going to remember them all. So first one we have is Raido. And I'll put next to it Atlas game. Okay. Going to the next one.
Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness.
Oh no, it's fucking Kingdom Hearts.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world. Where you're greeted by a yellow.
Oh, this is the new Pac-Man game.
Who is this spherical stranger?
It looks
In
different.
a mysterious, maze-like world. You're
This
back
looks
for
different from when they first showed it.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
This
By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas.
Oh my god, and then you become Pac-Man.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and
Yeah, they
Puck
took it and made it
temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash
What?
powerful attacks.
Yeah, this looks a lot. I feel like this looks different from when we first saw it
Consuming your prey
back during the Game Awards.
that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal. And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Oh, I should write down the release dates for these two. So June 19th. Okay, we'll put that in there too. I'm gonna add this one to it. Was that June or July? I actually don't even remember anymore now. Fuck. June 19th, right? Yes. And then this one is Shadow This is kind of why I like actually getting to watch them after they're live. Is because I can pause them, talk about some stuff, or I can add it into a list like this. Pac-Man game. And we will put release date July 18th. Okay. Continue. Shit, my bad. Nope.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch.
Interesting.
One bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands.
Wasn't really a game that I was interested in, but
For example,
hey, it's out there for somebody to like.
Patapon advances them forward. While Patapon has them attack.
For some reason, I remember this being on like the PSP or the PS Vita. One of the two.
And get a big boost in power.
Unless I'm mixing it up with another game, but for some reason I remember this being on like the PSP and Vita.
To the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Yeah, that's one I think I'm gonna pass on.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
It kind of reminds me of like what was it? Ni no Kuni?
Up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no
Like from the
shortage of
outside, it
activities
reminded me
to
of
get up
that.
to.
Art style did a little bit.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Aw.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
Aw, look at that. You can find love. Don't know what that's
taking
like.
Advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Yeah, that'll probably be fine. I mean, it's just not something that interests me. Alright, what are we working with here now? Looks cool. Hey, let's go! Okay, the thing I was actually really excited for this. The thing I'm looking forward to. Oh shit, she's purple? Wait, she's got the purple lining on her. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, this music is so fucking good.
Is the unknown planet Vuros.
Who the hell is this?
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
This is like where we... Okay, right here, this is like where... At the end of the preview we got last year, when they showed her at the very end, like walking into the jungle area, this is like that area. This is that exact area.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien
Never
creatures
is.
living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
All right, let's see some gameplay. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna be so ready to fucking marathon through all the games. Nintendo, please bring us Metroid Prime 2 and 3 to the Switch. Please bring us Metroid Prime 2 and 3 to the Switch, please.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Huh?
These powers allow Samus
Never mind. This was the thing I saw. It just threw me off for a second hearing it.
to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her being
What the
with the
fuck?
power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Okay, so real quick, here's the thing that I find weird about this. Me and a friend who's he's a really big Metroid fan. I was talking to him a little bit about it. Like, where do you think this game lines up in the timeline? Because I heard some people saying they think it lines at the end and things in between. And he was saying he doesn't think it does. He thinks it takes place right after Metroid Prime 3, potentially. Or somewhere after that time. And, well, obviously it's going to take place after 3. But I think if I remember, he was saying directly after 3. And if that's the case, I think this disproves that potentially, because unless they give you the psychic powers in this game and then they take them out, I think this is potentially coming after Metroid Dread. That would be my assumption. I'm gonna be so ready to play through this whole series.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Trying to understand an entire whole new series and franchise. Coming 2025. I believe this will be coming near the end of 2025. Somewhere September to Christmas, the 12th. From September to December. Oh. Whoa, oh shit, okay. Sick new suit design. Get this throughout the other Metroid games. I like that one. It looks sleek as fuck. Red and black. It's cool. I mean, I'm just saying if it was black, white with some orange or purple, it might be a little bit better, but... Or even just black with some orange and purple would be even better, but... You know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Red and black is cool. Now,
there was a drab coffee shop.
I'm gonna just write that in there. I was gonna say, I don't need to write that in there, but I'm going to. What the fuck?
As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft
Oh, we're serving the villains of Disney? Oh, yo, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up.
You'll craft
They look fucking... They look fucking clean right here. Like, these outfits right here... Styling, especially Jafar's. I ain't gonna lie, Jafar got a killing ass outfit right here. This shit looks so fucking clean, and his like cane being like the umbrella thing. I don't know. This just looks sick to me. His outfit. Bro's got the gold headphones in too. They just look sick. Hers is good, but I don't know. His looks fucking clean. Meh, killing it. Maleficent's killing it. I'm judging the outfits right now. That's all I'm doing.
Then serve them to your villainous visitors.
Man, I can't believe Kingdom Hearts. This is where Kingdom Hearts has gone to, guys.
With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time.
I kind of wish we got a release date for Metroid Prime 4, but they're still working on it. So that's why I'm thinking around near the end of the year.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Man, they took out the Kingdom Hearts title and everything. Hey, Wolf, how you doing?
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Oh, hey, shit. Hold up. Thank you for the raid, Attic. How was the rest of your stream? How was the rest of your stream? Saw you working on some more of the repo models. How did that go? Rating the angsty emo boy? Yeah. Attic rating the stinky. Oh my gosh, Mom, we're throwing that word onto me. How many words can we throw onto one person? That's crazy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So far we got some interesting games from the direct. Out of 8 games so far, 3 of them have been pretty interesting to me. Raudo seemed pretty cool. It's a remaster of an old Atlas game, I guess. And then Shadow Labyrinth, the new Pac-Man Metroidvania game. And the Metroid Prime 4. Right now. Throw all the words. Eventually, it might just come to that. It might just come to that.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class,
I'm not gonna lie. I read the game company name here,
to master
where it's Chucklefish. I read it as Cucklefish. I was like, huh? There's another one for I can't fucking read.
magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals. Fly on brooms.
Can I summon a demon?
Learn advanced techniques.
Can I summon the hells of fire upon my enemies?
Skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do
No.
outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
I'm not trying to hang out with friends. I'm trying to fucking rule the world. Or set it on fire, mostly. Fuck ruling the world. I just want to set it on fire.
Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players.
Thank you for the sniff sauna.
magic together in online co-op.
You imagine just driving your car, and then some fucking kids ride their broomsticks in front of you. You're like, you fucking kids!
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins.
I'm not gonna lie, the game does look fun. It looks like cozy. It looks like one of those cozy fun games. Not necessarily a game I'd want to play, but I don't think it looks terrible. I don't think it looks bad at all. Actually, I'd say it looks pretty good. If I were to play one, that might be one I would play.
To eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore and experience
Him jumping on them with the cane reminded me of Scrooge McDuck from the DuckTales game. Freaking kids with your Nimbus 69,000.
to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds?
You and your Fireball 2600s. I can't stand it. Back in my day, we just walked.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Life Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
Okay, so after 3 different ones, we came back to the Gradius. Oh, then we went back to Salamander. Holy fuck.
including ones from different regions.
You with your Skibidi Vidosas. Skibidi Toilivosas.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch.
You're in your
August 2nd.
Riz maxing
Download
9000s.
today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the
Back in my day, I remember when a cup of coffee at the local diner costed only 25 cents. Now I have to give him my whole kidney.
combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stage.
You see, I'm just going to say this. This would have been much better. She would actually win this fight if this was a bass guitar, not a regular guitar. This is on her. She fucked up here.
Responding buttons in each lane to
I'm just
fight
saying.
monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, combat.
Also, she's a fucking fraud. Hold up.
Keep the cadence going with epic.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 of these ending. I believe they're called frets. I can't remember. Toners. Tuners. I believe they're called tuners. She has 6 of these fucking things here, but what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 strings? She's a fucking fraud.
Big boss battles, quirky minigames, remix
Holy fuck.
and global leaderboards. Plus,
Bro trying to hit that Riz Max? Oh my god.
Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for
Don't worry, I hate myself too.
future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
Let's see what's in
What
store.
in the hell am I looking at? Oh, what the fuck? Why do these look familiar?
Welcome to
What the hell is this?
Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wait, is this like Tamagotchis?
There are stores.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. Arrange plates
Don't you pull me out of the teeth.
at the tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
Oh my god.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town live.
Chores and doing other people's jobs for them.
With over
That's the
100
game.
new
Get this
and
out of my
classic
face.
Tamagotchi. Business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Sadly, my dweeb arse would play this. Don't be sad about it. Alright, let's see here. I am more interested in this Pokemon game than I have been in a Pokemon game for a while. And a big reason for it,
Pokemon Legends ZA, a new
which I'm not gonna
title in
lie,
the
this is
Pokemon
not
series.
looking as good as for some reason it did before. Nope, okay, there it is, there it is. Here's why.
A new title in the Pokemon series.
The colors for the Pokemon look vibrant. They don't look dull and muted like they have been for the fucking longest. They look like they're fixing the color problem. These Pokemon right here look vibrant, and I'm like, okay, that's already looking better. Maybe this game will be okay. Because the last ones, in my personal opinion, have not really been great. Though, to be fair, Legends Arceus was the one that looked probably the most promising, but I did not get it because I was kind of drowned out or died out of Pokemon for a bit there. This one might pull me back. It has potential, but it isn't great, I will say. There is some things that seem a little like, and there's a couple videos I saw of people mentioning a couple things, and I'm like, yeah, it does seem like it might not be great, but at the same time, I think some of them I might overlook, like if they're not as prevalent to me. Or prevalent. Because someone mentioned about it, and I didn't think this would be the issue, but now it is, but I don't know how much it's going to bother me. The whole game takes place in this city. And I was like, what? So we get limited area? We only get one area? It's like one step forward. We fix the coloring on the Pokemon. 2 steps back. You're locked into one area. Man, I don't know.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Oh yeah, the other thing I love is that your character doesn't look like a soulless being anymore. Now here's what will 100% sell me. I will not lie, this will 100% sell me. If this game has voice acting. If this Pokemon game has voice acting, 100% I'm getting it. If it does not, it stays on the fence.
Setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier
Yeah.
for people and
So this is a returning area from a previous game we went to where you had other areas besides this town. They're probably going to make this town a lot bigger than it was in that game, but still. The point is, you're giving us only this one town, and that's it.
Pokemon to coexist. A company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Yeah, I think this is okay. I don't know how great it is, but I think it's okay.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Like the Wild Zone area.
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh my god.
People and Pokemon live
Yeah.
easygoing lives in Lumio City.
It seems interesting in a
When
way.
night falls,
Okay.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
And it's only at night.
Trainers
Because the
will
cops
work
won't
in
stop you
battle
from fighting.
zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
See, the combat looks kind of interesting to me. That's another thing, too, that makes me kind of want to play this.
With Mega Evolution,
Is the combat seems pretty a lot more involved.
even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
But I think it's a little bit of an upgrade from Arceus, but I never played Arceus. So maybe I'll play Arceus before I play this one. Maybe that's what I'll do. Before we pick up this one, if I decide to pick this up, I'll pick up Arceus, play that one, and then we'll play this one.
Day and night.
Because they're both in the
Two
Pokemon
sides of
Legends
Lumio City.
games.
It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay, maybe then Metroid Prime will not release late 2025, because it's just saying 2025 for that game. This is saying late 2025. This is a November release game, I'm calling it.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
I also think the fucking title is dumb as fuck, though. I will say, the title is so fucking stupid.
Next,
Pokemon Legends ZA. What? Huh?
take a look at this.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop.
That's fine.
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Oh, is this the Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring.
I'm not pressing no fucking button. Damn, you suck.
It sounds easy,
What, did they actually get me to play this?
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
I'm looking at the stupid hand up top there. It's like, the fact that it's just like pulling back and doing it at my beat.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Maybe. If you play it 10,000 times.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. New entry.
I'm just gonna say, this mom's bad as fuck.
Into the rhythm with a brand new
She bad as fuck.
entry in the
Just
Rhythm
saying.
Heaven series.
You know what's not here? Silk Song.
Rhythm Heaven
Listen,
Groove.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the fuck. 2026. Okay.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I have no clue what the fuck's happening with Silk Song. That game, I don't think it actually exists anymore. I think the people who were making it, I think they died,
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll
and no one knows yet.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
That's a joke, by the way. But
Next,
no, I honest to God, I have no clue what the hell is happening with that game. That it's taken so long in silence. Like, they have nothing to show for it. Not in a rude way. Sorry.
Game
I want to correct myself here when I said that. They have nothing to show for it. What I mean is they have nothing that they have shown in the past, I don't even know how many years right now. And there's still nothing. That to me is insane. I gotta know what are they doing with Silksong? What kind of game are they making? Are they just redoing the whole thing entirely? Also, Cosmec, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. How was I not following? Because you were keeping yourself safe. You were keeping your sanity in check. You were like, I am not about to hit the brain rot just yet. And now you've decided to hit official brain rot. Welcome. We have this conversation every time we watch something like this. Yes. Yeah, because the last one was for the Game Awards, wasn't it? Now they are alive. They said it's still coming like a few months ago. The story of how Hollow Knight was made. Because that explains it very well. Actually, I have no clue. I have no clue at all. I just know it's been like forever for Silksong. And I'm literally thinking like, what if they just like redo the entire game and it's like all like this really cool 3D, but like with their like 2D art style kind of thing? That'd be really sick. So they kickstarted Hollow Knight and they kept making stuff. So they ran out of money. Okay, so they just had a lot of money and they were like, and then released it. They're like, put all the money to as much use as possible. That's kind of cool. Like they were like, make sure we don't waste a single penny. People put their money into this, so we're gonna put the money to good use. Now they have infinite money basically, so they keep making more. As soon as they're like, okay, boss, I think we're done. Wait, we got a new funding in. Put more stuff in it. I guess it's good to hear that they're making sure they put everything that they've worked for and earned into the project. People have money. Yes. We're not going to talk about how they've gotten it, but people got money. Yeah. They made 3 free DLCs. I only knew of the one that's like the challenge mode thingy. Or it's like that carnival challenge mode thingy with that little demon guy that follows you. That's the only one I know of. Okay, my yap is over. Alright, let's see here. What's the next thing?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Uh-huh.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
What?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Wait. Hold up. So, hold up. So we're making virtual cards that you could put your virtual game, your digital downloaded game that you bought from the Nintendo store, onto the cartridge. So then you could give that to someone to borrow and play? Is that what I'm understanding? Or is this going to be like you could put a whole bunch of digital download games on it? Because that's what it sounds like. Like, they're talking about, like, you can switch between consoles with your digital, your one. Keep watching? Okay. Let me see.
What if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Uh-huh.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, You can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Wait. Can't you already do that? Isn't that already a thing? Wait, am I I don't think I'm smart enough to understand this. What the fuck is they saying? So you buy the game digitally.
Using the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
Uh-huh. Kind of like what I already do. But like, huh?
Allowing you to play that title.
It's so you don't have to remember what you bought? I can just look on my screen, though, and see what I bought. I can look in my game library and see. And the store should just tell you if you... The store should just tell you if you've bought something. Like when you load up in the Nintendo eShop and you go to purchase it, it should let you know, hey, you've already bought this for this account. Why doesn't it do that? This just seems needlessly complicated for no reason. Like, we already have something like this. This doesn't seem necessary. But maybe I'm still not fully understanding. I'm gonna let them talk.
Check your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I can play all my games on my system. The ones I've bought, I can just play them all.
If you have 2 Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
I feel like I'm watching Nintendo try to reinvent the fucking wheel. This is already a fucking thing that exists. Like, I am not trying to be an asshole. I'm really not. But when you buy a Xbox or a PlayStation and you buy a new one and you log in with your account, all the games you have purchased are on it. Why is Nintendo's thing not, it's locked to your games are attached to your account. So if you log into your account on your Nintendo and your other Switch, the games, you can just download them. Am I missing something here? Am I crazy? This just sounds like we're trying to reinvent the fucking wheel. I think I'm crazy. Okay, to be honest, it's a lot easier to find what games you bought without going to the eShop and waiting for that one to load. But you don't even need to go to the eShop. You don't need to go to the eShop to do it. I'm just saying, if you go to the eShop and in the eShop, you're like, oh man, I want to get Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, right? Because let's say you're on there and they're advertising it and you forget you bought it. You're like, oh shit, yo, Tears of the Kingdom, they're advertising it. Yeah, let me check it out. I'll go pick that up. I could play that for fun. And you click on it and you go to purchase it. It should tell you, hey, by the way, you already bought a copy of this game. So it's like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll back out then. You got it. Hi, King. How you doing? King Koromanoru. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I don't understand it, or I'm an asshole. One of the two. But it sounds like we're trying to reinvent the fucking wheel right now. Like, this is, like, they're talking about loading and ejecting a virtual card, like your physical card, but in a virtual way. And it's like, I feel like we couldn't already do that. I don't know.
Just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
what would fix this, and this doesn't need to be fixed because I think it's a thing. I hope to God it's a thing. Is if the game was attached to your fucking Nintendo account. So when I log into my new Switch and I pull up my Nintendo account, I could download my games to it. This just seems unnecessary. I'm going to keep watching.
Communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Yeah, because you're just trading it.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Okay.
Connect to your family group member's system via local wireless when you want.
Okay, here we go. This is where this comes in handy. Now, this is something different. This is something good right here.
To lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Yes, here, that is so fucking perfect. Holy fuck. That is what this is good for. That other shit they were talking about, needlessly fucking complicated. That's not necessary. This is fucking amazing right here. The fact that you can now share, if you're on a family member account for a Nintendo thing, like for, what is it, Nintendo Online, I think it's called. I don't know what their Nintendo Online service is called. But you can lend it to a person on your family account, which allows you to share digital games with another person. You know, like back in the day, you would like be like, hey, man, you want to try out this game? I'll let you borrow my disc or cartridge or whatever. And they would be like, oh, dude, thanks. I've always wanted to try this game out, right? And this is what that is. You can now lend this to someone in your family account so they can try it. So if you and some friends are all on a family member's account and one person buys what they're showing here, fuck Super Mario Wonder, I don't care about that, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and someone's like, man, I've been wanting to try that game out. Oh, dude, I could let you borrow it right now. And it's lending it to them like this. And they live like, I don't know, two states away or something. It's like, this is where this is good. This is good right here. That's fucking good.
They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Why are they a rental service? Why isn't it just a... Just as I gave it props, and now I'm just like, why? Why do we have to put a time limit on fucking people? Dude. I guess because they want to make you, buy the game too. So, if like, let's say I buy the game, and then I take someone on a family member's account, and I give it to them to play, and then they beat it, and then they give it back to me. And then another person comes on the family account and I give it to them, you know, I guess to avoid that. It just seems like a rental service, like a Blockbuster or something. Nintendo being Nintendo, the save data is saved, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it's just kind of like, it seems like needlessly like complicated to be like, hey, we're going to give you a time limit on how long you can play this and then it returns. Like, I would have said, have it to where when the person is done with it, they have to return it back to the person who lent it to them. Like, they can't lend it out to anybody else because they are only borrowing it from someone. So having the time limit just seems like meh in my brain. But I don't like time limit stuff in general. Like, I don't like anything timed, so that's also on me. That's my thing.
Easier to use. Virtual game card.
That seems...
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
I feel like they did this because they wanted to make people's transition to the Switch 2 easier. Because let's be real, a lot of people are probably going to be trading in their Switch 1s for Switch 2s. But if you're trading it in, you can't do the transfer. And I wouldn't see the point of keeping the Switch 1 when the Switch 2 is going to be playing Switch 1 games. And again, if we have these just attached to people's accounts, so when they log into their account on their Switch 2, they can download the game. I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe I'm just like pessimistic, but like it just doesn't seem fully there. I think the thing is sharing between the family members is the super cool part about that. The other shit, I do not see a full necessary point. If I'm going to my Switch 2, I don't see a need why I need to be on my Switch 1. I should just be able to log into my account and download the games I've bought digitally. It's a good feature, actually. I like that it's all in one clean spot, to be honest. Yeah, I guess for organization, it could be nice. Again, maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but it just doesn't seem... I don't know. For me, it just doesn't seem all that, like... I don't want to say it not... I don't want to be like, it doesn't seem all that great, but, like... It seemed a little needless. But maybe I just don't fully understand it.
Uncover history once more.
Well, like, I have my games downloaded on my Nintendo Switch, and if you, like... The main ones I play... So I have my games that I bought on my off the eShop on my Switch, and they're all lined up for like what I've played. And then at the very end, there's like a game library of like all my games. So at the very end, when I click on it, I can go through all my games. So adding that, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I understand what you're saying now. I understand what you're saying. You're saying it seems easier to go through the virtual card thing when you're going to a new Switch rather than going through the eShop to hit download to get them all on there. I understand what you're saying now. I was a little confused at first because I was like, I'm thinking of only having one Switch, and I'm like, I just go on to the main home and go to my game. I don't go to the eShop for the game. But if I got a new Switch, I would just go to the eShop. I can understand that now. That makes sense if you have multiple Switches. That would be useful. I'm thinking from the perspective of having one Switch. So, yeah. In my perspective, this does nothing. In your perspective, it is actually something very helpful and useful. Yeah, my OLED has all the games, but my Switch OG doesn't have the storage for all of them. Yeah, I got one of those micro SD cards for mine so that I could put all the games on there that I wanted. And again, when I get I'm trading in my Switch 1 for a Switch 2. Because I don't see a point of keeping the Switch 1 if the Switch 2 is just going to be that but better and still play this like the same Switch 1 games.
Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer.
Will.
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations.
I love this like art style here. This like I think this is 16-bit. Like the little 16-bit on top of like the like drawn backgrounds. It's just a charming style. I think this game just has charm to it. I'm not giving Nintendo my money anymore. That's fair.
Team up with more characters in battle.
I'm kind of curious as to why, but I don't blame you.
Through the parameter inheritance system.
I'll just get a Steam Deck.
After finishing the main story, you can test
Yeah, we won't talk about the other way of playing Nintendo games on that. We're gonna just like be like, I have no clue how I would. I just somehow will find. I just somehow will. It'll be crazy.
Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I mean, I lend my OG Switch mostly.
Monumental adventures await.
Or
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
that is fair. Nintendo games are always at full price no matter what. Well, actually, not entirely true. Because Metroid Prime 1 Remastered for the Switch, it was $40. But the thing is, Nintendo games do never go on sale.
Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic crow people. A different journey awaits.
I like puzzle games, so I do have a slight like thing to this. I'm like, I like this. I don't know if I'd go play it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry.
Oh my eyes! Holy fuck!
All their additional chapters.
But this game has charm to it. I like the charm to it. Oh, fuck off, birds.
The first two
Fucking
Monument
assholes.
Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
To be honest, the last few Switch games I have played on PC for better FPS and less lag. What games were those?
Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this
I'll be
summer.
so for real. But if they release a new AC, it might crack and actually get it just for the game. That's the original reason why I got it. What the hell is this? Oh, never mind. This made me think of what is it? There's a game that May had me download and play. It was like an online golf game,
Take your shot.
and it had like characters like this that you could just like design.
Perform backspins. Side spins.
I think it was called like Payo or yeah, Pangia. That was it, Pangia. Yeah, and for some reason I thought, wait, are they bringing a new Pangia game? So for like a second I actually was kind of excited, and I was like, oh, never mind, no it's not.
In wacky golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Oh my god, it's fucking Marvel Rivals.
Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Oh, I love this.
Including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the
This just has so much fucking charm to it, man.
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
I love the charm of these little
And
games.
swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Let me guess, you played Grand Chase and Guns Online? Actually, I did not.
Plus,
I played Rumble Fighter and Trickster.
local or online co-op play.
Only last year did I ever play Pangia.
Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion. where
It has
you
a charming
battle
art style to it. I really like it.
Different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
You played the lion? I was a buffalo. Oh my god, is it a new fucking Animal Crossing? Oh no, I forgot they're bringing this fucking game back. Oh my god. I am definitely going to play this. I played the fuck out of this game on the Switch, or not Switch, on the DS, Tamagotchi Life. Oh my fucking god. This game was so fucking cursed. I fucking loved it, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I still have my Tamagotchi Life as well.
Living the dream.
Oh my god. I'm definitely fucking playing this shit. 2026. Okay. I can't believe they brought this cursed shit back. Oh my god, this is gonna be so... What the fuck?
You want to talk?
It's a dream.
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Living
the
Dream.
fuck?
The first new entry in the
I love that that's what they showed. And then the voicing, just
we saw new
Hi.
characters living on the
that was a weird dream. Oh,
What kind
I
and
can't
interactions
believe
do you
that.
think they'll have?
I want to go to the beach.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Oh man. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be such a fun, just like, what the fuck thing. I made them sing scuff songs. Most of them have shit and poop in the lyrics. Oh, I'm not surprised.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo
Thank you.
Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Huh. That's kind of cute.
Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
I kind of like that.
News about Nintendo Switch 2
Seems just like a nice, kind of like cute, wholesome way of being invested into Nintendo.
as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Maybe I'll download this.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alrighty. So, where is my thing? Reset myself here. Okay. I'll close that. I don't need that open. So out of the whole direct, we pulled out Rido, which is an Atlas game. It's a remaster. They'll be getting June 19th. That seemed kind of interesting. Kind of fun. Shadow Labyrinth, which is the Pac-Man Metroidvania game. Release date for July 18th. Metroid Prime 4. Looks fucking great. Summer 2025. Pokemon Legends ZA. Stupid-ass fucking name. Late 2025. And Tamagotchi Life 2026. It's 5 games out of the whole list of them. I would say is okay. I think the virtual thing is like a very much depending. I don't think it's a terrible thing. And at first I was thinking, man, this just seems kind of pointless to do, but it's pointless for someone like me. But if you have multiple Switches, it's definitely not. It'll make it easier if you're transferring or things like that. And the thing of being able to share games between family members, I think is awesome. I don't like that it's a time limit, but it just seems kind of pointless because the second you give it back to me, I could just be like, here, I'll give it back to you now. Like, it's not a limit on how many times you can give a certain game to a person. It's just you give it to them, they get 14 days to play it, and then it automatically gets brought back. That seems kind of weird to me. But outside of that, I think it was alright. Well, I don't think it was a great Nintendo Direct, but it was pretty chill. It did kind of just come out of nowhere, so maybe that's kind of also into why. But outside of that, I think it was pretty alright. Not too bad, I'd say. Not too bad.